Hello and welcome back once more to Dragon Ball FighterZ open beta. So they brought it back for practically just one more day. It was at night of the 18th, no 17th, at 9 p.m. on the 17th, and it's gonna be up for majority of the day on the 18th. Now I decided to play it, but I had some really good matches, and it automatically saved these fights. And this was like my first match, and I was like, oh man, I love this game. Also, I noticed I'm not really doing that bad at all. Since I understand the fundamentals of this game, it's been getting easier for me to adapt and learn this game. We all really need that training mode so we can properly practice our combos. Because one of the hardest things for me to do is to do a combo as soon as I get a hit from him. Yeah, it can get difficult, but this guy was really good. He was really kicking my head. He was doing all the safe block strings, and I keep forgetting Goku's moves too. I brought in my Goku. Now I lowered the voices again because goddamn that seems a little too much. Now what I tried to do there, I actually tried to do a Kamehameha Super, but it didn't came out. I'm not sure why is that happening. I can't tell if it's because pressing the L2 didn't work, or I didn't actually do the full Hadouken motion. So here I'm just blocking. I'm trying to see his full block string, because that's usually what people do. They hit you and then they end with a specific attack to make themselves safe, and then just repeat that pressure. Eventually there is an opening, so just finding it can be a little bit difficult. So first match is always learning. See what they do, how do they react. One thing I started doing is empty jumps, or neutral jumps. They're not completely empty. I do throw a heavy each time. But I'm doing dashing and jumping, because most of these people are just waiting for that chase. I'm just gonna call it chase. I always forget the actual name, but every time they use it, it's just chase. I believe I actually wanted to do a special, but I ended up doing the Beavis' ball special move. I should start calling it supers. Is what I wanted to do. Special attacks is the one to attack. Now here I'm just getting my butt kicked. And I pressed the chase button. I really didn't thought I was gonna land on it, but I did. So any hopes of winning this one are pretty much gone by this point. But I'm gonna go out with a bang. Ooh, that was a good fight. No, I actually can't skip this because it records the button presses, so if they skipped it, then this gets skipped. I believe that's how it happened last time I was in the replay. Okay, so I really wish it would put you back to your last selection and not the one it had. It always goes back to the top. So I gotta remember we just watched 10, it's gonna be 9, and then I'll put 8. Goddamn, these were really fun matches for me. Now I know I said I was I'm uploading these quite late because I've been uploading Dissidia and my Let's Play of Final Fantasy 15, and I've so far uploaded 2 plays of 2 videos of the open beta when it first came out. I already uploaded the the final hours that I decided to have, those were live. That was actually a Twitch stream. The quality is lower because I downloaded it directly from the Twitch website. I could have streamed for higher quality, but I wanted to stream at a low quality to make it easier for me. Because I know that if I downloaded the entire stream, it was gonna take forever to upload. But these ones are gonna go at full quality once more. And I didn't realize I'm just recording 3 full sets of best to. Is it best of 2? I forget what it's technically called. But they can take quite a while. So I'll just probably do this set because I really liked it, and the last one I had because I think it was also a very good match. I just had a lot of good. By this point, I kind of like understood his like approach, and I've been punishing it more. I'm still trying to land that freaking Goku combo, but I end up just relying more the safe stuff. I should have pressed. If you press heavy attack, you automatically do the chase. So you got 2 ways of continuing the combo. Press the chase button or press circle again and it'll automatically do it. Although, one thing I want to mention, I'm still having troubles understanding why this is happening, but I feel that I am blocking, but I get hit. Now, I know why I got hit there, because I tried to do a super, but on other times, I'm holding the back, I'm holding back down in order to block all this assault, and I'm not sure if there's a couple of moves in there that are, like, considered overheads, because I know there's a global overhead. But I don't know if some of these like special moves are overheads. Also, this did a ridiculous amount of damage. I kind of felt they were gonna do a chase, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do Beerus the super to counter it. And once I noticed that it hit, I was like, I'm gonna bring everyone in. Screw it. I'm glad it killed, because an opponent with a level 3 Sparking Blast is dangerous. We saw 9, didn't we? Okay, this one. And now for the conclusion of this battle. Kind of a shame it doesn't show like who am I fighting, but yeah, that's okay. Because I kind of want to give shoutouts to this person I fought, because these were some good games, and just seeing that, like, I guess I want to talk about that too. There's been comments of people like not liking this game because like they like Dragon Ball. This is like a free game they can try, and they're getting destroyed. There's all these people that know how to play the game, and they just destroy them. And I know that's a very shitty feeling, because I've been there before, and that's one of like my fears in trying out new games like Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, Tekken. There was Skull was another one. Aside from me being bad at 6-button fighting games, but you know, maybe I can learn. I mean, I learned how to play Marvel Infinite, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. This is gonna be another one I'm gonna play. Like, they can be simple, but like easy to learn games. It's just mastering them. And I don't plan to be like evil competitive anyway. So, you know, I can practice enough to like learn. But these new people, like, they get into it, they get destroyed, and they're like, man, this sucks. Like, it was bad enough that the beta wasn't working for a full day almost. So it has left a couple like bad impressions on newcomers. However, for everyone else that's been like following this game, and now they finally get to try it, especially me, I really love this game. I'm gonna get it. And to notice that, you know, this whole time I've been saying like, man, I'm bad at this game, I can't do anything. I'm doing pretty good actually. Actually, at the end of this like recording, I'm gonna walk over to check my rank, cause I'm not that far behind. Like I may not be top 1,000 players, but just to see myself place so high, means a lot to me. And not like like you know, kind of like a same price, but it's just I'm surprised I managed to like do so well. I don't have a very bad win record. I have like maybe at best 80% of my matches won. So and that's a pretty good number for me because in Marvel Infinite it's like what 60 to 70% win rate. And unfortunately I've been enjoying this game way more than Infinite. Anyway, I've been trying that a lot more, dashing. And I kept trying to do the combos, but I'm doing moves that I do not intend to use. I'm not sure why he kept doing that actually, because he only wastes like 2 meters. Like, he does Goku's Kamehameha and tries to combo it into Android 18 special, but like 2 times he did it, he always missed. He used to do that like in the corner. Oh, I didn't miss. No, okay. I thought that was Goku was the last character. I didn't saw Vegeta done it. But this is getting close. Like we're both down to our last characters. I'm trying to like open him up, and I did the same thing he did to me. Did a normal combo string, and then did the overhead attack. I was hoping that would kill, but it didn't. So let's see how I can't remember how I won this one. Oh, there we go. I found my fork. Now I noticed how little health she has, so it's like one more banishing attack is gonna do it. That's all I need. So I notice I have 0, but a couple more hits, and I'll get 1 bar. And there it is. It's like I jump back, I saw the move, banishing attack, and since the banishing attack, I think it comes out in frame 1, and I saw, oh, she's doing an attack, now's my chance, and I got the win. And that's the thing. I mean, this was my first match of the night, and it went so well. I was so happy for this set because I learned the pattern of my enemy. And I countered it, and that feels amazing. Let's see. What was it? 8. I think I lost this one with Krillin. The guy wasn't like blocking very much because I took down Krillin and Gohan pretty quickly. So Android 18 was just like standing there. This one was, oh yeah, just 1 match, but I think it was kind of laggy, which is why he left. Oh no. This guy beat me immediately. Well, it's only 1 match. Let's watch it. I think this guy was a Supreme Kai. That's what he was. And he only had 1 match with me and beat me. I guess because at the end of this match, I started to like figure out his approaches. I mean, it wasn't good enough. I still got whooped. But 1 more game and I probably would have done better. I'm not gonna say I would have won because you know, this guy knew what he was doing, but maybe I could have won. But that's the thing, him being a Supreme Kai and me being like I think 3 ranks below him, I would have taken a lot of points from him. And people seem to be, that's another thing with the whole like new players coming in. They seem to be very attached to the points and the ranking system. Now, that is a common like human trait. It always feels worse to lose, and to visually see what you're losing. In this case, you can see how many points you lost, and at sometimes I bet you can even see your rank go down, and that's really a bad feeling. And I've been there before with Marvel Infinite, where I was about to reach the 10th rank in order to get the achievement. And then I got reduced back down to 8. Oh wait, no, back to 11. So and Boo was the one that's completely destroying me. Those like stretchy attacks, they were catching me off guard so much. I started to like we started to have a Kamehameha battle. And I know he's trying to like at the end, this opponent at the end of his block thing, he goes for the chase. And I try to counter it, but I just wasn't getting it. So as you see, he keeps throwing out normal. So it's like, oh, I'm just gonna jump and do jumping attacks. Again, I know he's trying to do the chase and cancel the chase into an instant overhead, but I keep mistiming my counter attacks. He knows he can banish attack from that one. It's a good use of meter. I don't know, did I even take down Richard's character? And I've mentioned this before, but I kind of hate that. Like, I do the chase, but because I kept pressing heavy in order to like do the automatic chase, by the time I get up there, it's like it's still buffering the times that I press heavy. So then it cuts the combo short. So far I don't like that, how it's buffering my attacks. I feel that when the animation triggers of you chasing up, it should just null out any button presses you did before, and not like buffer them in. I guess I should also just wait. Like as soon as I see the animation of me kicking him up into the air, I just wait, watch me actually doing a hit confirm. Well, with the automatic chase hitbox. Once again, I don't know why I did that. And at this point, I was like, oh yeah, I have Sparking Blast. I totally forgot I had it. There we go, finally did it. Those banishing attacks, I really think that they're almost unblockable, because they come out in frame 1, and if you're not already pressing the, you know, like pressing the other way to block, you're gonna get hit by it. And they're really good for punishing whip supers. Yeah, once again I didn't get the chase. I took Boo down. So, because I start to notice like he approaches with heavy attacks, and if that doesn't work, he goes for a dash. Just throwing out all of those normals that leave him very safe and positive, you know, because they have priority. So that was it. He left after that. I was okay with that because I mean he was a Supreme Kai, so what did I expect? So with that, let's watch my final battle that I had for the day. Should be this one. Yeah. I get confused sometimes. Yeah, and I just noticed he had the same team as me. And no, okay, I was gonna say even in the opposite order, but no. It's not exactly like that, but that's funny that he had the same team as me. I mean, there's not a lot of characters in the open beta right now. There's, I mean, just enough for me. I mean, all of the characters available in the beta are characters that I like. So, and I'm not much of a person that goes like, oh, I want to have 50 characters in the fighting game. I mean, that's nice if for other people that has their favorite characters, but for me, I was like, that's more characters that I gotta learn how to fight against. Because out of a big roster, I'm probably only gonna use like 5 at best. Dragon Ball is a little different because I grew up with the series. I love everyone. Vegeta, Piccolo, Goku, all of the versions of Gohan. Probably the only characters I don't like is Goten, Trunks, Gotenks, all of those. I'm not really fond of those kids. But there's like very few characters I don't like. Oh, Captain Ginyu is also one that I don't particularly like. I mean, he's funny. He's the Captain Factor of this game. He just balls crazy out there and posing and stuff. Now, what was the strategy of this guy? Oh yeah, this, I noticed that he likes to approach with down medium, actually. And the dashes, does he do a lot of chase too? Let me look at this game. Yeah, chases and down mediums, those are his approaches. What I find weird is that he has a very awkward way of approaching me, but once he gets a hit confirmed, he knows his combos. Which I'm kind of like, I understand his Goku combos, because Goku was the best one you could practice when the beta was kind of wonky. But his Vegeta combos, look at this. This guy really knows what he's doing. As far as getting his combo in, and getting his combos like finished, he knows how to do that. Which I found like pretty impressive, that he has all this like predictable approaches, but once he gets that hit from God, ooh man, you're screwed. But because I know the fundamentals of how he's approaching, and he's not trying anything else, he's approaching the exact same way, I'm taking the lead here. And because I saw him do that like Goku combo, I was like, oh, maybe I should try doing that. Now I know that he's going for Beerus's low medium, which goes a really long way, but it, you know, it's punishable. So I got the grade. He started out really good. He was doing a lot of damage to my Beerus, but once I realized he's going for that low medium hit confirm, it begins to become easier to punish. And that's like the entire topic I'm trying to get at with this video. That new people are coming in, they're like relying on one single strategy, and once they start, once you adapt and start countering it, they're not really looking for any other options. At that point, he would have stopped approaching with low mediums and start doing what I did, like just jumping in, just neutral jump or jump into an air dash. And I think that's one thing people are forgetting in this game. They're not doing air dashes. And they come out faster, and you can throw out a heavy and get a hit in. Because the chase, you have like a few frames to react to it. Because the character has to, like, it does a little charge up, and then they dash towards you. And that's like, I do find it's like slow enough for me to like realize, oh my god, I can't believe I couldn't react to that. And here I kept trying to counter its chases, but I keep forgetting, if they do the chase first, I cannot counter a chase with a chase anymore. Whoever goes first wins. Bastard! Final flash! I love the English voice. I really don't think it's gonna happen, but I will love this game even more if it has the Spanish voice actors. I grew up, obviously because I'm Mexican, but I grew up hearing Dragon Ball in English. Now I really love the English actors too as well. The voice for Goku I think is really good, and in some like movie dubs, he does a better job than the Spanish translation. But I'm not particularly fond of Vegeta's English voice actor, although on this one he's doing an amazing job in this game, because he really puts his emotion into it. And all of these voices have just like become very iconic to me. I especially love Beerus's English voice actor. So, I'm just glad there's an English option. And I think that's something that people may be taking for granted, because a lot of Dragon Ball Z games, all of them had Spanish voices. The only times they start Japanese voices. The only times they start to actually introduce the English cast is in the Budokai series. But overall, like every time I played Dragon Ball, which was on the Super Nintendo, it had the Japanese voices. And even the Super Butoden on the 3DS, it had the Japanese voices, not the English. It didn't even have that option, I believe. I don't think so. So I'm just glad for this. Hell, you know, that's something I pointed out in the last. It's like, but I'm gonna keep doing it. If you keep doing it, I don't care. I didn't know if it was even giving me meter from that. And that's the thing. Just still has the same approach. It's not changing it up. And I'm sorry for going topic to topic, but this game is all about adapting, knowing your players' strategy, how are they trying to get in to get their hit. Because once you get a hit confirmed, it just takes like a little bit of like muscle memory to do your full combo. It is kind of difficult because you do end up dropping it sometimes. However, I still believe that that's because of how the game handles its button buffers or button inputs. I'm glad I got that one. So it's just, and I'm liking this game because it ironically reminds me of Smash Brothers. Like everything just feels so familiar to me. I got directional attacks, you know, basically simple combo inputs. The specials are all like Hadouken motions. I think there's a few special moves that are just down. Android 18 I know has that, but so yeah, all the fundamentals are there. Like knowing which attacks you have priority, which attacks make you safe, when to block. There's no spot dodging here, or you know, advanced block, but that's okay. You know, when to block, when to stop blocking, when to counterattack. Knowing it, you know, knowing your opponent's block strings. So many things, like, and it's not that hard. Like, I noticed this guy, and he kept going for it. It's always low medium approach. Oh, now there's Super Saiyan Blue, and just below that I can see Super Saiyan God, and then there's Majin. Wow, these people have a lot of battle points. That's Sailor Moon player. Look, I'm in the 2000 range. That's not so bad. I mean, I would be happy enough if I was just within the first 1,000 people. But that's great. Like I remember being like in the 10,000s or more probably by now. I don't know if I can check the bottom rank. What happens if I put change that monthly overall? Yeah, I mean this doesn't matter because the beta is not up for that much time. Huh? Actually, oh, this is the number of wins. Duh. How many wins I have? Okay. I don't have that many matches. That's for sure. I have like 60 matches at best. That's gonna be cool. So yeah, you know, sorry for always having my thoughts a little scrambled on this, and I probably like repeated the same topics over and over again. But it just like it surprises me to see like negative feedback on new players. I mean, I kind of understand where they're coming from, but it's just a matter of adapting. Like, notice what you're doing wrong and try to change it. There's many options in this game, like how to change up your playstyle. And whoops, I think I just got stuck. This took longer than checking my BP. Like, I guess because I am really low. But 55 wins, and those have all been like matches that I adapted and I learned how to counter that. Hey, I know I'm the only, well, except for the guy above me, John Vegeta. But there's not that many Beerus users. Yes. I'm actually lower here than my BP. Interesting. Okay. I guess it's just number of matches is different from the, because since I haven't lost that many times, that's why I'm so high up there in the BP rankings. But I haven't had a lot of matches, so that's why I'm a little below on the monthly wins. Anyways, this has probably been a very long video. So thank you all for watching, and until next time, I'm gonna be playing a couple more. I don't think I'm gonna upload any more Dragon Ball FighterZ beta. I don't know, that may change. I'm probably gonna record a few non-replay channel. What's going on over here? Oh, it's Frieza. So, you know, we'll see how things go. But other than that, you know, thank you all for watching, and until the next time, take care and have fun. Later.